Hey everybody, back out in my closet. I thought we would just sit and chat for a second. I've been awake. I don't know what's with me. I'm getting up early, and by early, I mean before 10 o'clock. Like an hour-ish, give or take, before 10 o'clock. But I am very exhausted, so I lay in bed for an hour. Today it was longer. I literally just got up out of bed, but I've been awake, hence some of my quasi messy hair. Here's the deal. I'm hungry and I need to eat something and I need to take a shower. So I should probably eat first and then take my shower. It's currently 11:09, so is that a really late lunch? I mean really late breakfast or really early lunch? Do I just eat go to Frost a bagel or something and eat a bagel and some cream cheese and then shower and then eat something else? Or do I just eat an early lunch? I don't know. I took my crystal things and put them over this chakra towel, the matching chakra crystals on the thing. I like it. Anywho's, so as I've been talking about a lot, I think, or rather complaining about, is my mattress. Don't know what the last thing I said about it was, but still hate it with a passion. The first 2 nights it was fine, and then it wasn't fine. It was never okay for my mom, and but she was it's your bedroom, it's your mattress, it's your life. But I was remember, we're sharing it until you have a bed and your bedroom's all set up and everything, and if we have a lot of company, you might need to be sharing the bed with me again, so just keep things in mind. But nope, I made the ultimate decision, and it was a bad one. So we let them know that we had to go pick up the bed frame, which is not put together yet. My vanity bench is still not put together. It's driving me bonkers because it's a mess on the floor, and it's a piece of furniture that I could be utilizing. So, and I'm hoping that these videos that I'm posting, they're in some sort of order that makes sense. I'm living in the dark ages, if I haven't said that already. We don't have cable. We don't have Wi-Fi. The only way to get Wi-Fi in the condo is to use a hotspot. And we're practically out of our unlimited data, so we've been working elsewhere. But I ended up using my iPad as a hotspot, personal hotspot, because I just wanted to stay in bed and get some stuff done, feel accomplished. But I'm very exhausted. Moving is exhausting. Trying to adjust to new surroundings, changes, transitions, the whole 9 yards is exhausting. All this anxiety that's been brought upon me has been wearing me out. So my mom wants me to call, because I did write down a phone number for a trolley tour that we're thinking of doing later today. Or we might do other things. February is a weird month, okay? The month starts out with my late aunt's anniversary of her passing. That was, it's weird because they called time of death at midnight. So did she pass away on February 1st or February 2nd? My mom feels the effects on the 1st, but to me, her anniversary is the 2nd. So that's weird and sad. And then I think, is it the 4th of the month? I don't know, a few days later, that's my uncle's birthday. And then today, the 6th, you're not going to be watching this on February 6th, I know that, but I just got to say this. Today is February 6th, and it's my grandfather's anniversary of his passing. I think we're on 3 years now with him, 11 with my aunt. And it just does not get easier, I swear. It does not. So today's just a weird feeling, sad, kind of a day. And then on the 9th, it's my brother's birthday. So he's turning 35. Can you believe that? I can't. It's weird, because I don't remember being 20 and him being 25. I don't remember that, but here I am 30 and he's gonna be 35. And he is married with children and I'm an aunt. What is life? I have no idea. So I need to take care of myself and figure out what are we doing today. And do I make a phone call to see, because I know there's trolley tours, they're on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I don't know, like, there's things I don't know. My mom's gonna be coming home for lunch. She's up at the clubhouse working. Where we were yesterday, things are frustrating because my computer, the keyboard wasn't working, then I lost the cursor. I mean, when you have these little like momentary like setbacks, you're like very thankful that you chose a computer that's like a 2-in-1, so it's like a computer and a tablet, so you have that touchscreen capability. So I don't think Macs have those, but then again, I don't think Macs have a lot of problems. Correct me if I'm wrong here. But, so it was kind of like, it was workable, doable, but like, it was a pain in my butt, and I kept wanting to do things I couldn't do because that's what I'm used to doing. So and I think I backed my phone up because I want to get a new one. Maybe I'll get one. Maybe I won't. We'll see. I gotta talk to my dad about that. I think I mentioned that in a video, that I might have to wait, and that's fine. Or I might not, which is great too. And then there was like computer issues. So once I knew my phone, I think, was backed up, I then was like Googling like my keyboard's not working, this, that, and the other thing. Do I need a Geek Squad? Do I need help? And it said to restart the thing. So I restarted it. You know, we're walking back to the car and I'm carrying my laptop, hoping I don't drop it. And then it acted like it works. I don't know, I haven't played on it yet today. So fingers crossed. I fixed the problem. Usually restarting stuff or like turning things on and off, that's like solves problems. So hopefully it's solved. If not, then the Geek Squad. But that was just like kind of stressful. I just feel like there's just a lot of like things that's just turning me into like a negative Nancy in a way. Like, it's just, I've just been like so exhausted and so like anxious, and like there's just a lot of things, and that I've just been like in a bad mood and not feeling the greatest, and like I have all these problems like and all this stuff. And when I get home, okay, here's the thing, I was supposed to have like this blood work done, right, to figure out what the heck's wrong with me, because I've been dealing with God knows what for like 5 years. Multiple problems, new things probably emerged, you know, in those 5 years. And we, like, the doctor or whatever, the place where I'm going to have this blood work is like near my grandma's, so like it's not, it's a schlep, okay, it's a schlep. So we drove all the way, and then they're like, yeah, we're not ready for you, we don't have the stuff, blah 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 blah. And my mom's like, well, we're leaving in like 3 days, will you have it before then? Apparently they did not. So now we're away, and they're like, well, we're ready for you, and we're like, but we're not home yet. And then we want to, you know, my grandma, my poor grandma, where she lives, they have the flu, like that stomach flu, and that like Nova virus. It's like, I don't know if that is like, it's kind of like the flu, or, you know, my dad had the thing where he had like a stomach bug. Why am I doing quotes? He had a stomach bug that turned into like this god-awful like cold combination with a stomach bug ending up with conjunctivitis. He had pink eye. And then a YouTuber that is one of my faves, that she was like deathly ill and then ended up with like an eye infection. So like there's like something, I don't know. Basically my grandma like keeps getting phone calls saying don't leave your like apartment, wherever, like your little house that you live in. If you can at all costs, just like avoid anything beyond your front door. Like cook at home, don't do this or that. So it's like, are we going to be able to see her anytime soon? And let's hope she doesn't get sick. So people are like being quarantined in her environment. So that's something. But I just wanted to sit down and like chit chat. Here's the thing, and I've talked about like schedules and routines and stuff, and I just feel like we haven't established like a nighttime routine here, or like there's just things that have not been like established. And ow, that throws me off. My nails, they're nice and everything, but like they need to come off because they're starting to peel, and then like it's the pain, they're annoying me. What else? We might just go like do little like errandy things today and not have a fun trolley tour, and we might do that in a different day. So my mom and I need to like sit down and figure out what we want to do, because there's things like we should be doing and need to be doing, and then we haven't done them yet. I thought I'd have my hair done by now. No, so hopefully, I mean, honestly, I don't know if it's gonna happen. What I need to remember to do is the next time we leave the house is bring my notebook with me that has the addresses in them, or like text them to myself, so we can do drive-bys and see if things look good or not, and try to maybe set up at least a color consultation appointment. Yeah. But know that love seat, I think it's gonna go, if y'all seen that love seat, I think it's gonna go in my bedroom as like a something to sit on aside from the bed, which that bed, okay, back to the mattress, which is horrendous. They're like, well, you have to keep it for 60 days and then you can swap it out, because they think that like we'll forget about their policy and we'll be stuck with it, or they think we'll like it in 60 days. They're like, it needs time to like soften up, you need to walk on it, you need to like open up the cells and the foam and blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, no, I hate this thing. I read an article, right, and this guy called it a glorified cement slab, and I'm like, he's right. And he says like slipping on the floor. I'm like, amen. So he got a different like Tempur-Pedic-y memory foam type called like something cloud or whatever, and he said it was like a bit softer, but it still wasn't like amazing and not worth the money. So I did some of my research. We go back to pick up the bed frame. We tell them we hate the mattress. Like, we really, like, cannot stand it. And, like, my mom's waking up with, like, hip pain and all these problems. Like, please just, like, let us pick something else out. So then immediately I'm escorted over to this cloud. And I'm like, oh, hell no. But to please the man, I lay on it. And I keep saying, no, no, no. And then my mom was like, I was getting very frustrated and, like, stressed out and confused because so my mom's like, well, let's just try pillow tops. I'm like, thank you, mommy. So I think I found what I want my mattress to be, but the guy was, I do gotta give credit where credit is due. He said testing out mattresses late in the evening is like going to the grocery store when you're hungry. Like, your body's gonna be tired and everything is gonna feel good. So he's like, if you can, come earlier in the day and like test them out. So we might do that, just to make sure that the one that I think I want is the one that I want, because I'm not going to be playing this mattress game forever and ever. Goldilocks has got to go to bed at some point. And also, I think these mattresses, people are laying on them a lot, so they've been like broken in or whatever. It's like when you try on a shoe in a shoe store and it feels good, but then you get your own pair and you take them home and like you can't feel your toes, like your toes want to fall off because they're like, you know what I mean? So anyways, but the love seat, I sat on it yesterday and it's so comfortable. I've only sat on it for like a few seconds here and there just because I'm like, I'm tired, let me just sit down, catch my breath, then get up and keep going. But I actually like sat down on it to like read, and like it was very comfy. And these are very comfy. This one's a little less beanbaggy than the one I'm sitting on. That's why I'm sitting on this one. Is higher up, it's more like supportive. That's why I got this pillow here. This one's a little deflated, if you will. How does that happen? I don't know. But it's 11:23. I think I'll just eat like an early lunch, and then I gotta take a shower because I just feel like uncomfortable in my skin. I just feel itchy. I just feel like gross on so many levels, and I just need to like chill out. It's like, take it easy for a minute, regroup, collect myself, and then carry on with the day. But what I did do, which I like, I'll show y'all, and I'm like, I love hanging out in my pajamas till like noon and then finally getting dressed. Is I laid out my shells that my mom got me. And I turned this one over to use it as like a little jewelry holder. And then I got my little purple clam shell. So that's cute. Let's walk in the kitchen. Also that lighting's not cute. My mom was like, oh, you should put a chandelier in here, because I could. But then I was like, no. But now I like that idea. And I will be having lights, like artificial lighting for when I like film and things. I want things to look more profesh and better, but I'm also nervous about light bulbs breaking. Ooh, I gotta look into a lot of things. Like I should have been like out of the shower already and like ready to go for the day, but no. Hello. Got some shoes. Oh, you know what I bought and I tried it? I didn't like it. Was this Prego Homestyle Alfredo sauce. It's not good. I need a, nope. I do have photos, and a memory card I need to upload to my computer. It's nice and sunny.